Hey everyone, I'm DCSG81 and this video is about the second part of the previous top 10 list for what I hope that the SH Figuarts will make. This is like the part 2 is I'm having two lists here, which is the first one is about the nice to have list, which is 10 characters, and the second one will be 5 characters that which the SH Figuarts will make, which is also a variance of those that they have already made. Okay, so the reason why I'm not putting this video and the first video together is because I do notice that it tends to get too long, the video. I try to avoid that because I know that sometimes the video is too long, you guys might just get bored about it. Okay, so which is why I'm breaking up these two videos off so that you can enjoy the first one first, and then you can enjoy the second one later, which is right now. Okay, so let's get started. So placed on the number 10 is actually the Mandarin. Yep, you can see on the screen. Not this Mandarin. Not this Mandarin as well. Yeah, this is the one. Yep. So I know there was a twist to this Mandarin because he's not really the Mandarin. He's actually an actor, Trevor Slattery, if I'm not wrong. But I was really devastated when I learned that he's not the real thing, because if you remember, there was the so-called the Mandarin lessons.
Mr. President, only 2 lessons remain. Meet Thomas Richards. Thomas here is an accountant for the Roxxon Oil Corporation. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Live on your television in 30 seconds. America, if your president calls me in the next half minute, Tom lives. There's just one lesson left, President Ellis, so run away, hide, kiss your children goodbye, because nothing, not your army, not your red, white, and blue attack dog can save you. I'll see you soon.
Those scenes are, so good that I really felt threatened by it. I felt the threat is real, and it turns out to be a joke. Yeah, so yep, so it was quite disappointing to know that. But to me, if I can forget all the actor,
don't hurt the face, I'm an actor,
those kind of things, so I think he's especially this actor Ben Kingsley, he's really such a good actor that he make it so believable that I really hope that he's the real thing, the real Mandarin. Okay, so you can see that even with the outlook, he's actually looking pretty scary. So placed on number 9 is actually Crossbones. Yeah, this is a very short-lived villain, which I think he looks very nice when he first appeared in the Civil War, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think it's Civil War. Yeah, he actually looks wow, especially his entrance.
Hey, look.
There you are, you son of a bitch. I've been waiting for this!
It's really so good, but somehow they make him just a very short-lived villains. Okay, so on the 8th place is the Thor Destroyer. Yeah, so this characters is just like the not the main villains, but he's just like it's like a puppet to the main villain, which is Loki. Yeah, so I think it's just that the overall mechanism of these robots, the destroyers, just kind of amazed me. That scenes that you can see, he pretty much can just turn around without really turning around, and his blast is so deadly that even Thor friends who are also the gods just can't take him down. You know, he's just so good. That's why I think that's why he's being called the Destroyer. You know, so I really hope the SH Figuarts will, you know, make him. But I kind of want to know how they're actually going to make him so seamless with all the very chrome parts and without even showing the joints. I really hope they can do it. Okay, so on the 7th place is the very iconic, the very first MCU movie, the villain's Monger. Okay, so who doesn't know Monger? He's the very first villains in Iron Man, the very first MCU movie. He's huge, he's intimidating. Who else doesn't know Monger, right? And he put out a good fight for I think there's about 10 minutes of fights with the Iron Man. Wow. So there are some pictures here. This is the Hot Toys by some very good photographer that you can see. He actually laid waste on the rest of the Iron Man, as well as we can see there's a war machine there, and he's holding the I think this is Mark 4 head, or is it Mark 3? Yeah, I think it's Mark 3. Yeah, it's very cool looking pictures. Okay, and also you can see there's some size comparison with the life-size prop of him. He's not very huge. I think maybe just slightly taller than Hulk. Very nice looking.
How'd you solve the icing problem?
Icing problem?
Might want to look into it.
Okay, so on the 6th place is the yellow jacket from the first AntMan movie, which again somehow he's kind of like having the tentacles, something like Dr. Octopus, which kind of catch my attention. Yep, so the whole fight, even the suit itself is actually looking very stunning and very catchy because of the yellow parts, and the whole thing is like, it's like wow, you know, just kind of like grab your attention to it. Okay, so the 5th one is probably the cutest Avengers members, which is the Mantis from the Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah, so she's very naive, very cute, very innocent. She's giving us all the kind of sense of feeling that he's looking very nice as well, with the two I don't know what you call that. Yeah, so it's very cute, and she also acted very innocent. Yeah. Do you want to see how she looks like as a real person? There you can see. Oops, sorry, wrong picture. Yeah, this picture will be more appropriate. Okay, so she's very pretty. I think she's half Korean if I'm not wrong. Again, I was about to get the BAF for the this Mantis, but again, as a BAF, she's a little bit at the higher end of the price, so I really hope the SH Figuarts will make her instead.
Sleep.
Okay, so placing on number 4 is Gamora. Yep, so she's okay, like a daughter to Thanos. I don't think that the SH Figuarts should actually left her out.
Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Tell me where
She's one of the sister of the female Avengers. They are kind of like sisterhood, so she's one of them. So I think the SH Figuarts should really make her so that we can complete the list. Okay, and placing on the 3rd is this guy here that you can see. Okay, I don't think you can see him because he's actually invisible. So he's Drax, okay, from Guardian of the Galaxy. So yeah, again, this is to fill up the team member of the Guardian of the Galaxy, because they have released Star-Lord, they have released Rocket, Nebula, and currently it's like missing for the 3 that I just mentioned: Mantis, Gamora, as well as Drax. Okay, yeah, so he's like the remaining one. So I really hope the SH Figuarts make him, please.
Dude, how long have you been standing there?
An hour.
An hour?
Are you serious?
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still. I'm sure I'm invisible.
Hi, Drax.
And The second one on the list is Mysterio from the movie Spider-Man Far From Home. Yep, why do I want him is because kind of partly is because of Jake, and also partly because of this character Mysterio. It's actually way back when I was a kid and I watched the cartoon version of the Spider-Man, and whenever Mysterio come out as a villain, it's always so interesting to watch, because it's like, you know, Spider-Man will always have a hard time to beat him up, or even have a hard time to locate him, because he's like a magician, illusionist, so he can appear everywhere else, and no one ever know how he looks like in the the fishbowl, sorry, it's like a fishbowl kind of helmets. Yeah, so it's very mysterious. So when they announced that the Mysterio will be the villains for the Far From Home, I actually think that how do they make him as an illusionist, because we all know that magic is just an illusion, it's not real. So but when I watched the Far From Home, it actually makes me, oh wow, okay, using drone, okay, it's actually more believable that wow, he's actually not really a magician, but he's just using drone. Okay, some spoiler alert there. I hope that you have watched the Spider-Man. Okay, kind of make me more interested to get these characters. Yeah. The first one, of course, I think a lot of you has been waiting for is actually Visions. Okay, so right now I think the ones I have is the Marvel Legend, which I think is quite sufficient for me. I mean, to be in my team. But if the SH Figuarts will make him, that will make my Avenger teams a more complete one, because we know that the SH Figuarts make Scarlet Witch. How can they forget Vision, right? The last pictures, this one actually makes the cape look so much more alive. Yeah, I really hope the SH Figuarts can do this. Okay, so the last list will be something of a character which the SH Figuarts have made, but I like to have another variant of it, which is only 5 characters. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, you might have guessed it, it is the Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man. The reason why I really wanted it is because this suit is so closely resembles the very classic Spider-Man that we always read in the comics. Yeah, so I think this is the very iconic looks of all the Spider-Man suit, including the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't think it's good enough. This one is really nice. He has the big mask eye, yeah, that we can see. So it's really nice, and I know that Mayfax actually made this Spider-Man before, or yeah, I think they did. But I just hope that SH Figuarts will actually make him. Yeah, so he's also very closely similar to the one that the Mayfax makes for the Amazing Spider-Man comic versions, which is this one. Yeah, but I really hope the SH Figuarts will make a similar kind of version, but it's actually the Andrew Garfield versions. Okay, so I really hope they will make it, because I really like the suits. Okay, on the 4th list is something special, because it's of the same characters, but I don't know which one I would prefer more. So it's actually of the Incredible Hulk, but I don't know whether I wanted the Hulk in the Rage, which is the one that is in Age of Ultron, whereby he was controlled or manipulated by Scarlet Witch. Yeah, so I kind of like that Hulk, because he's so reminds me so much of the Hulk that we know of, just so aggressive, like, you know, destroying everything, mindless kind of creature, just crashing everything up without caring whether he's good or bad. And who can forget the scenes where he fight with the Hulkbuster, right? It's very iconic scenes.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
The other Hulk that I really wanted is the Edward Norton Hulk, which is also from the movie Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I actually, to be frank, I really like the Edward Norton Hulk more than the recent Avengers Hulk, because he's more of the adult versions of the Hulk. Although I do agree that it might not be appropriate for the children. The Edward Norton one is more angry, more rage, and of course it's more scary. I think maybe even to children they will feel scared of this Hulk. I think that's why they toned him down.
Did you get that?
So these are the two Hulk that I wish the SH Figuarts will actually make. Okay, so placing third on the list is again a little special like Hulk, because there are two versions which I don't know which one I should wanted them to make, which is the Groot. Okay, so many of you will say that how come this Groot should be on the other two lists, because it has not been released before. But I can assure you it has been released before, because if you remember the previous rocket, they actually comes with this small little Groot. Okay, so this tiny Groot. Yep, there's actually two of them. One is this form, another one with the clothes on, from like the Guardian of the Galaxy, but I don't know where did I put it. It's just somewhere. Okay, so I managed to find this guy. So he's considered a made character, but now I like a variant, which is either the Teen Groot, which appear in Infinity War as well as the Endgame, or the very first Groot that appears in in Guardian of the Galaxy. And also this adult Groot actually was teased in the same Tokyo Comic Con 2018 that you can see on the screen there. But I think the Teen Groot is actually more iconic, because he's actually helping to make the Thor Stormbreaker. Okay. Okay, on the number 2 is actually the Fat Groot, but not the Fat Groot that we know. Is the one that is, I call it the casual one, whereby he's just, you know, sitting on the couch, drinking beers, drinking alcohol, eating potato chips. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I know that the Marvel Legends actually make him as a BAF, but I really hope the SH Figuarts will make him as well.
Or what do you know?
Is he asleep?
No. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
And on the first one is the Black Widow from Iron Man 2.
What?
Her very first appearance, that she still have the very sporty curly hair, long curly hair. And a very sexy uniform.
To the facility and take down the target.
Wow, you know, she just like she's kind of taken all the spotlight away in Iron Man 2, you know. It's just like, wow, she's like the next best thing after Mark 5. I really hope they will give us a Black Widow with long hair, the SH Figuarts, whether it's from this Iron Man 2 or from the Civil War, whereby she's also having a long hair.
Look, I really don't want to hurt you.
I wouldn't stress about it.
Okay, so I hope you enjoy this 3 lists of characters, which I really hope the SH Figuarts will actually think of when they are trying to make more of the Marvel MCU figures. Yeah, so I hope they will consider all this. Yeah, it's not just always about, you know, Captain America or always about the Iron Man. Yeah, these are some of the characters that they should make. And of course, I really hope they make more villains, because so far I think we are quite short on the villains. Who else do we have other than Thanos? I really think not much. Yep. Yep, we do have an Ultron. Yep. The Ultron was a disaster because it was so bad that even the Robotech version is much better. Yeah, other than that, I think, yeah, that's all. Yeah, so I really hope that they do work on more villains, especially Loki. Yeah, really looking forward, since they already have the prototype, why not just release it? So I hope you like this simple you know, list, a wish list sharing from me. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course, like I mentioned, leave me any comments below, and I'd love to hear from your own wish list, which character that you really want the SH Figuarts to make. Yeah, let me know. It might be someone that I really wanted, but I kind of miss it from my list now. Okay, and before you leave, I hope you will check out my playlist, and also if you have more time to spare, maybe you can just browse around my channel. I have around 340 plus videos by now, and I hope there will be some videos that interest you. Okay, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye.